Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say all praises, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders, GMS. And I want to salute the brothers, peace, blessings, citations, all the Akim pushing this truth, laboring this truth, listening this truth. Shalom. This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm gonna get verse 3 and 4. Let no man deceiveth you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. We know who the wicked are, being Esau, Edomites, devils on earth, it's the physical counterpart of Satan. Verse 4, who opposes himself and exalts himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And I got a little video here, to kind of link up with that verse. Oh, it's locked. Yeah, I gotta get my Bluetooth off here.
Didn't realize is that Bill Gates doesn't think of himself that way. Bill Gates doesn't think of himself. I made billions out of creating super funky corporate software. What you didn't realize is that Bill Gates doesn't think of himself that way. Bill Gates doesn't think of himself as some guy who got super rich making bad software. Bill Gates thinks of himself as God in control of the solar system. And that's why Bill Gates is now backing something called sun-dimming technology that would reflect sunlight out of the Earth's atmosphere, causing global cooling. And software, Bill Gates thinks of himself as God in control of the solar system. And that's why Bill Gates is now backing something called sun-dimming technology that would reflect sunlight out of the Earth's atmosphere, causing global cooling.
You heard it from this guy Tucker Carlson on this Fox News video, and you see the title, and just for copyright sakes, I do not own the rights to this Fox video. But anyways, he sees himself as God, and so does rest of these elites, the Illuminatis, the Rockefellers, all these elite Edomites that are pulling the strings of these world governments. Everything when you see on TV, local news, and for the most part it's all scripted. Like you just look up what's it called, what they were just talking about, chemtrails. You type that in on Google, it's still calling it a conspiracy theory. When that guy right there, the Tucker guy, he breaks it down, they come out and it's not a conspiracy theory, because it's right there in your face. They telling you what the hell's going on. You know what I mean? And it's just time's going to tell. It's the son of perdition is being revealed. Everything that's so-called conspiracy theory is going to come to light, and by the time it comes to light, it's going to be too late, because then Amos 8:11 is going to come through, and they're going to shut us down. All the brothers, starting with the elders on down, preaching this truth. But anyways, get This is Jeremiah chapter 50. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. The children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. And even to this day, we are held captives. We're on the bottom. There's no way out. Except through through death or through, you know, the return of Lord and Savior YAHAWASHI. But verse 34, their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name, you know, Yahweh. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. You know, Babylon, modern day Babylon being, you know, America. You know, Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. You know, Rome 2.0. This is the land of confusion. You know, ain't nothing makes sense. You can't tell me why, you know, they're cutting brothers' videos, bringing out the word, linking up news and prophecies, you know, and then people scoffing and call them conspiracy theories, and then they get on Fox, you know, years later, you know, the video I just shown, that's just one though, you know what I mean? And then they're coming out and, oh, it's not a conspiracy theory, it's actually happening. And not just that, how, you know, but anyways, that's the point. You can't tell me they're taking down brothers' videos for bringing out this gospel, bringing out, you know, the word of Yahweh and YAHAWASHI, you know, and the prophets, you know. But the same system lets a 4-year-old decide if they want to be a boy or a girl. You know what I mean? Man. But anyways, 35. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith the Lord, Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. 36. A sword is upon the liars, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. You know, and that day is steadily approaching. Let's see if I want to get. Alright, this is Jeremiah 50, verse 40. As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein. You know, once YAHAWASHI returns, and once, you know, the missiles fly, and, you know, America, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, man. It's going to be inhabitable. Let's see, I always want me to get Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me, a destroying wind. And what is that destroying wind? That's the missiles when they hit. You know, it's gonna be a destroying wind, because they're gonna hit all over. There ain't no stopping them. And where they missed, and the chariots and the angels and YAHAWASHI they gonna destroy rest. You know. Verse 2. And will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her, and shall empty her land. For in the days of trouble shall be against her round about. Verse 3. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. You know, modern day bow, modern day sword. You know, in this case, the bow is talking about the missiles. You know, they're shot out that silo. Against him that lifted himself up in his brigadine, I don't know that word, Salakia. And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. You know, the Lord's not respect of persons. You know, it's like a brother brought out earlier. You know, he sees the spirit. You don't see, you know, the person. You know, just because it looks like a little cute baby, you know, spirit might be wicked in that little cute baby. And if it's the Lord's will to destroy that little cute baby, hey, it's the Lord's will. Who are you to question that? You know, thy will be done. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel had not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power of the Lord of hosts, you know, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, you know, these land, this abomination, this is wickedness. just straight blasphemy in the Lord. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render her unto her a recompense. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations had drunken of her wine being her philosophy. Therefore nations are mad. They completed, they got spiritual fornication on them. They laid down with this whore. Babylon suddenly fall and destroy. How for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Because when the missiles hit, that smoke and that fire and that ash, it's going to be up in the atmosphere, up in the heavens, in the skies. So I'm going to get, let's see, Isaiah 51 verse 1, hearken to me, ye that follow after righteousness, ye that seek the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, look unto the rock whence ye are in, and to the hole of the pit whence ye are digged. Everybody that's, just going off, if you're part of the 2/3, if you're part of, the heathen nations or whatever, your pit is dig. You're digging your own pit, and hey, it is what it is. Let's see, get, Ezekiel chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 2. Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, unto the land of Israel, an end. The end is come upon the four corners of the land. Now is the end come upon thee. I will send my anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thy abominations. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, and evil and only evil, behold, is come. And that's where we're at, evil and only evil is come. You know what I mean? Just wickedness, these devils that run this earth, that's all they're doing, man. I mean, it's written, this is the Lord's movie, and he foretold us these things, and whether if you want to hearken to this word or not, it's going to play out exactly how the Lord scripted it. And Tawan and all praise YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, that we're in this, this truth in this word, because like it says, wisdom, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, roughly paraphrasing. And this is verse 6, an end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come. And like it's steadily approaching, man. Let's see. This is verse 8. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee. I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abominations. There's a recompense coming to all the ungodly. The ungodly, they don't know the Lord, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, They just like, you know, Ill Gates, you know, he looks at himself as God, you know what I mean? And that's what it said, you know, 2 Thessalonians, you know, chapter 2 verse 4. That's these devils that's in charge of this earth. That's how they are, man. They're their fathers, you know, the devil. Let's see, this is verse 11. Violence is risen up into a rod of wickedness. None of them shall remain, nor of their multitude, nor of any of theirs, you know. Neither shall there be wailing for them. Yeah, fuck them, man. They can get what they deserve. The time has come, the day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn, for wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Let's see, Isaiah 62:6. It's Isaiah 62:6. You know, brother, Fisher Turn Hunter. He always bringing this one out. You know what I mean? Shalom, brother. Shalom, all the brothers in this truth. You know, but Isaiah 62 verse 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise on earth. You know, and that's what we're doing. You know, these devils, that they hate it. You know, we're cutting these devils. They don't want to hear this truth. You know what I mean? They want to just, you know, be in their wickedness, be in their ungodliness, you know, go worship the devil or Satan or have false idols or whatever. But hey, fuck them. It's like I say, you know, roughly paraphrasing. Man, I can't think of what book that's in, but it says, you know, don't. Man, I don't. It's gonna mess. I'm gonna butcher it, but you know, don't worry about how the ungodly is punished, but rather worry about how, you know, the godly is saved. You know, if brother, you know, knows that one by heart, man, just comment it in the water. But this is I'm gonna get Revelation 14:8. And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, the great city, because she had made all nations drink of her wine, the wrath of her fornication. And it says, verse 10, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into a cup of his indignation. He shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb, YAHAWASHI. Man, whew. Fire, baby. Playing with fire. You play with fire, you can get burned. You play with fire, YAHAWASHI, you really gonna get burned. But hey, just like, you know, you got your 2/3. You know, it says, you know, they ain't gonna know it until death by pain. You know that they ain't gonna get it, man. It's just the Lord, you know, he set it up how he set it up, and you know, like I say, the water and all praise YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, that we're hopeful elect. You know what I mean?